Good morning. Myself Dr. Shanna Mounty, GFGC Jevergi from Gulbarga. Good evening, friends. Today we are going to discuss about the one of the most important theoretical part of the mathematics, that is the complex analysis. In that we have complex trigonometry for our syllabus as per the CBSE syllabus. In that complex trigonometry, first we should know how it will what we are saying, the syllabus which contained in the complex trigonometry. In the first session we are going to learn about the De Moivre's theorem. In this field, the complex number De Moivre's theorem is one of the most important and useful theorem which contain complex number and trigonometry. The theorem is also known as De Moivre's identity and De Moivre's formula. The name of the theorem is after the name of the great mathematician De Moivre, who made many contributions to the field of mathematics, mainly in the area of the algebra as well as the probability. Today we will go for the most important theorem, that is called De Moivre's theorem. Now we will see what do you mean or what is the statement for the De Moivre's theorem. For any real number x, we have cos x plus I sin x to the power of n is equal to cos nx plus I sin nx. And for this theorem, we also read on how means it is e to the power of I theta whole to the power of n is equal to e to the power of I n theta. Now, how you should solve the theorem, that is the proof of the above mathematical statement. To prove this theorem, we should apply the mathematical induction. And we also know that what do you mean by the mathematical induction? That is, for n, we have to what we say that it is satisfies for all values of n. Now go for the details of this proof. Step 1, for n is equal to 1, we have cos x plus I sin x to the power of 1 is equal to cos 1x plus I sin x, and that is equal to cos x plus I sin x, which is true. For the step 2, put n is equal to k in the, after substitution n is equal to k in the equation 1, we get cos x plus I sin x to the power of k is equal to cos kx plus I sin kx. For the step 3, prove that the result is true for n is equal to the higher value of k, that is k plus 1. Cos x plus I sin x to the power of k plus 1, we can write it as the product of two number, that is cos x plus I sin x to the power of k into cos x plus I sin x. Now, by using the equation 1, we can write the first term, that is cos x plus I sin x to the power of k is equal to cos kx plus I sin kx, and the second term it is as it is. Now taking the product rule or using by product rule, we can write this as cos kx into cos x plus cos x into I sin kx plus I sin x cos kx plus I into I square sin kx into sin x. I square means it is equal to minus 1. So for that we can write it as cos of k plus 1 into bracket x plus I sin kx plus 1 into x by using the formula of cos a plus b and cos a minus b. For that we can write it as cos k plus 1 of x plus I sin k plus 1 of x. Hence the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Since the theorem is true for n is equal to 1 and n is equal to k and n is equal to k plus 1, it is also true. That means the theorem is true for all n which is greater than 1. Thank you. In the next class we will go for the relative examples, that is on sin n theta and cos n theta. Using the binomial theorem we can prove or we can expand the value of sin theta and cos n theta. Thank you.